Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with my butler, back with Shohei Yonekura Shohei Yonekura. After we learned about how it was all an act. So we'll see what his true feelings are, because it's apparently about his true feelings. See. I can't point with that. It's like, eh. Yeah, anyway. Sorry. Let's get going, guys. Miss Reine. I can hear someone calling me? It's time to wake up, Miss Reine. Is it already morning? Please wake up. Or is it that you can't wake up without a kiss? Huh? I've heard someone sweet whisper surprisingly close to my ear. Or shall I pounce on you like this? His soft lips touched my earlobe and gently sucked on it. He started using his teeth to playfully bite it. No? I was so shocked that when I jumped up... Are you awake now, Miss Reine? Yonekura smiled at me from above, looking entertained. I'm awake, but... What did he just do? Could you stop? What did he just do to me? Your face is all red, you know. He suddenly changed back into his real self from his Butler persona. Could it be just now? You were enjoying yourself or something. I want to defend myself, but I'm so embarrassed and can't say anything. I couldn't say a word. Bit my lip with all my might and glared at Yonekura instead. Your behavior is so predictable. But it's kind of cute. Huh? An innocent attitude feels kind of fresh. Hey, glare at me again like you did a second ago. When you glare at me like that with that cute face of yours, I don't feel threatened at all. Yonekura giggled with a genuine yet unusual smile. Enough. Why did I have to get pushed around and deal with this kind of stuff in the first place? Yonekura shrugged his shoulders as if he had heard my thoughts. He returned to his kind butler persona. My apologies, Miss Reine. Breakfast has been served. Please, come down to the dining room. His movements were exaggerated as he bowed to me. It was all very sarcastic. Could it be he was going to wake me up like this every morning? If this continues every day, I think I'll go crazy. Good morning, Miss Reine. Did you sleep well last night? Good morning, Kagar. Kirishima. I've prepared salad, fruit, and toast for breakfast. Will that be all right for breakfast? If you prefer Japanese food, please don't hesitate and tell me. I'll prepare it post-haste. Yeah, the breakfast you prepared sounds fine. Thank you. Kagar's smile really calms me down for some reason. I guess this is what emotional healing feels like. Good morning, Miss Reine. Good morning. Good morning, you two. Miss Reine, are you all right? Huh? What do you mean? Did Yonekura assault you last night? What? For some reason, Kamisaki's face became stiff and he started to speak loudly. Poor Kamisaki. Yonekura, he couldn't have. Hey, stop imagining stuff. I didn't do a thing. Well, not yet, at least. What does he mean, not yet? Are you sure? I can't really trust your opinions, so... Was your care for Miss Reine satisfactory? Who do you think I am? There's no way I'd make a mistake. My treatment brought her to the utmost satisfaction. Right, Miss Reine? Yonekura stared at me as he tried to contain his laughter. Why does he have to go out of his way to say things so suggestively? Yonekura, that isn't how a butler should speak to his master. Yes, you're being rude to Miss Reine. Why don't you speak to her more respectfully? Okay, I got it. I'm terribly sorry, Miss Reine. Jeez, I can't trust that smile of his or actions. Now that I think about it, why don't I take this opportunity to ask Kagar about the thing Yonekura had said? Hey, Kagar? There's something I wanted to ask you. Yes, what is it, Miss Reine? Is it normal for a butler to come into the bedroom and bathroom? Let me see. A butler is always beside his master to take care of her. A butler doesn't always knock when he enters his master's room. I I see. Then I guess things Yonekura had told me weren't completely wrong after all. Has he done things like that by chance? If he does things that bother you, I'll talk to him personally. No, I just wanted to ask, that's all. Are you sure? I evaded his question and left. There's no way I could tell him something so embarrassing like that. Breakfast had finished. Yonekura, could I speak with you for a minute? I'd like to talk to you about how you've been treating Miss Reine. Okay, sure. Let's go talk. Kirishima, I'm going to leave for a bit, so I'll leave the rest up to you. Yes, I understand. Yonekura went out in the hall after being called out by Kagar. That's right, this is my chance. I'll ask him about the kind of person Yonekura really is. Who should I ask? Kira or Kamisaki? By the fact Kamasaki's like, he wouldn't know. But Kira seems to know something. Like, you didn't do anything, right? So I'm gonna ask him. I'll ask Kira since he talks to Yonekura casually and it looks like they're friends. Hey, Yes, Kira said this to Kira. Hey, Kira? In the hallway outside the hall, I stopped Kira. I would never have guessed I would have stopped him in the hall. Outside there's a hallway out of the hall? What? Oh, did you need something from Miss Reine? Kira turned around to look at me. His handsome smile was like something out of a magazine. Well, he is a model. Yeah, in your personal opinion, what kind of person do you think Yonekura is? What? His handsome smile shattered in an instant. Kira was shocked as he looked at me. Yonekura's personality. Yeah, from my point of view, everything Yonekura says and does seems like an act. I was wondering what kind of person he really is. The real Yonekura, huh? Kira smiled awkwardly. Please, be careful, Miss Reine. Huh? Yonekura will do anything to get the things he wants. He's like a fervid flame that engulfs everything and burns it to a ground. Kira, I can't believe I just heard those words coming out of Kira's mouth. I see. So that's what Kira thinks of Yonekura. Is that your only question, Miss Reine? Just one more. Are you friends with Yonekura? What? This time, Kira stared at me with a blank expression on his face. Why would you think that, Miss Reine? Oh, well, it's just, you seem to know him so well. It's the opposite, Miss Reine. Kira smiled awkwardly once more. I don't get along with him very well. Really? To sum it up, we're like cats and dogs. I see. It didn't seem that way, but I guess there's some sort of tension between the two of them that I don't know about. It feels like I know even less about Yonekura than I originally thought. I'm glad I got to hear about Yonekura, but after hearing that, it feels like I know even less about Yonekura than I initially thought. Yonekura is right in front of my face. Well then, Miss Reine, this might be a bit sudden, but shall we study? He smiled at me with a very pleasant smile on. Huh? Study what? I'm talking about your training to become a perfect lady, of course. Yonekura spoke as if it were obvious and shrugged his shoulders. Or would you like to study something else? He embraced my shoulders firmly and blew into my ear. I didn't say anything like that. I panicked and brushed his hands off. He was always acts like this whenever I let my guard down for even a moment. What should I do in order to become a perfect lady? Let me think. You need to know how to behave like one and know proper etiquette. But first, we'll start with how to speak like a lady. How to speak? Yes, try imagining it. You're a beautifully dressed young lady at a grand party. I'm beautifully dressed young lady, and I'm at a grand party. You then call out to me as your butler. I call out to Yonekura as my butler? Commanding voice, polite voice. You're my butler. I swallowed and took a deep breath, just like a proper young lady. Yonekura, take my hand and escort me to the assembly hall right this instant. Oh, that's pretty good. That line sent chills down my spine. Yonekura grinned pleasantly. A lady like yourself might be worth serving. Look, Reine. Yonekura suddenly became serious. He continued speaking in a grave voice. This is all an act. We're supposed to act our roles out and fulfill our roles. Acting isn't a skill. It only starts if you are believing the actual role you're playing. Yonekura says Yonekura, yeah. Yonekura? Is that what he thinks about acting? He's really thought a lot about it. He hasn't completely gotten into his role yet. Yeah, he hasn't gotten his role. I think he's quite well into it. I think he's good. He's really thought about it. This is the first time I've seen Yonekura look so serious. You've really thought about acting a lot. I was shocked and mumbled what I had been thinking. Oh. Yonekura was taken aback and looked like he had come back to his senses. He then smiled, looking a little ashamed. Of course I do. Technically, I am a professional actor. When you're ready, we'll start practicing on how you need to speak. Practice on my speaking? Yes, a true lady must always be resolute, no matter the occasion. You must take in every word as if everything comes naturally to you. Okay? What is he trying to tell me exactly? I don't really get it, but all I need to do is practice speaking correctly, right? Yonekura? Out of the blue, Yonekura bent forward in my general direction. Uh-huh. He put both hands around my waist as if he was about to hug me, and he brought his lips close to my ear. He's a little too close. Miss Reine, you really are cute. What? I'm going to hug you, and I won't let you go until morning comes. His breath is brushing up against my ear. What's wrong? Your face is all red, Miss Reine. Don't look away. Please, look at me. You really are cute. When I look at you, I just want to push you down and ravage you. Enough! This is too embarrassing. We're going to continue until you can stay composed and ignore me. What? Is this really going to help me speak like a proper lady? Or does Yonekura want to treat me like his own personal toy? Sometime later, I sat down for dinner. Huh? Miss Reine. Kira, who had been acting as my waiter, looked worried and tilted his head. Are you all right? It looks like you're a little flushed. I can't tell him that. I'm completely exhausted as Yonekura relentlessly whispered seductively into my ear. No, it's nothing. But it doesn't look like you've eaten very much food. Are you feeling all right? Yes, there's nothing wrong with me. Nothing at all. Just go away. Yo, Kira. Yonekura didn't look very happy as he wedged himself in between us. I'm her butler. I'm the one who's taking care of her, so don't get too friendly with her. What? Yonekura, could you possibly be jealous? Huh? As if. Stop being idiotic. Yonekura didn't sound pleased and shook his head. However, he then got quiet. Yonekura? Why is he staring at me like that? Silently look away. No. Why are you looking at me? I wish you wouldn't stare at me like that. Excuse me. Don't order me around. I'll look at what I want, when I want. Hey now. Kira looked shocked as he called out to Yonekura, whom was still in an unpleasant mood. You're Miss Reine's butler, so it's only natural for her to give you orders, right? Shut up. Stop butting in. Why don't you like me looking at you? Why? When you stare at me like that, it's really embarrassing. Huh? It looked like he hadn't expected me to respond like that. Yonekura looked dumbfounded for a split second. Oh? Is that so? Is Yonekura blushing? But no matter how I look at it, there's going to be trouble for me in the future. What's going to happen from now on? After dinner. This is only my second day here. I guess there's no such thing as a carefree job. I can't believe I have to continue living like this for the next 3 months. What's wrong? Why are you sighing? It's nothing. It's just being a proper lady sure is troublesome. What? You're already complaining after the second day. Half the reason I was complaining is because of you, you know? My feelings were unbeknownst to him as he smiled, full of confidence, and hugged my shoulders. Don't worry about it. All you need to do is sit there and listen to what I tell you. If you do that, I'll make you into a magnificent lady. I believe fine. Okay, I believe you. His persona keeps changing. I have no idea what he's thinking, but when he says leave it to me, it feels like I can really trust him. Yeah, you're cute when you're obedient like that. Yonekura smiled broadly and hugged my shoulders more tightly. So, that means we've come to an understanding. If so, I'll give you a reward for working so hard today. Reward? I'm talking about this. Yonekura steadily pulled me closer and he slowly kissed me on the lips. Huh? Did he just kiss me? Wait a second. Yonekura! I panicked and pushed him away. What are you doing? We had something good going. You were in the mood. I guess he does worry about the mood. Wait, that's not what I meant. Why did you... Is there a problem? Yonekura tilted his head and looked genuinely confused. Of course there is. We're not even going out, and you kissed me. He's gone way too far, and there's no way this is under his duties as a butler. Excuse me. What did you just say? You chose me out of the three of us. Does that mean you're head over heels for me? What? Where's the logic in that? Of course, I'm interested in you too. So, there's not a problem at all. Yes, there is. Is he trying to tell me that I choose him because I like him and that he gives me the right to kiss me? That's so messed up. Hey, Yonekura, I yelled out to him. What? If I don't become a proper lady after these 3 months, you'll be in trouble, right? Yeah, I guess. Then why don't we make a deal? A deal? I'll do my best to learn how to act like a proper lady by the party, so could you act like a proper butler? You're confident in your acting, right? So play the part of the perfect butler and make me fall for you. Reie. Yonekura looked shocked as he fixated his eyes on me. I just thought you were cute, but you say some pretty funny things. He made a very strange face as he laughed. It really feels like I'm a lion tamer trying to domesticate a wild animal. Okay then. Yonekura's expression quickly changed. Miss Reie, he looked like the perfect, considerate butler. I'll put in the utmost effort to turn you into a proper lady. Someone who has a cute face, but is also confident and tough. You'll become my little lady, Miss Reie. Okay. At least we have reached an accord with him, I guess. That's good news. Yay. Oh, good God. All right. Well, I'll see you guys in chapter 3. Let me know what you guys thought of that chapter. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Kaze out.